Hello and welcome back to the Magical Lane. I'm your host, Maggie Jane. Today I want to talk about purpose as a 21-year-old because I just feel I'm recording outside today, so if you hear any weird noises, that's why. But I don't think you can because this mic is fire. But I personally have just been feeling so lost and like I don't know truly what my purpose is in the world. And it's funny that I even say that because I'm constantly talking about how I know what my purpose is. My purpose is to love. And I just did an episode a few days ago called You Are the Creator. And I believe everything that I say. And I stand on everything that I say. But I feel like there's a whole other side of it. Yes, you are the creator, but how can you create your dream when you don't even know what the fuck you want to do? Or you don't know, how you're going to make it happen? Not that you need to know all the details, but, I've just been feeling very, very lost and very kind of confused, and I feel like the days are just going by and I'm not really doing much. And I'm really grateful for this time because I know I'm learning a lot. And I've been off social media and that has allowed me a lot of space to just be with myself and be with my thoughts. And I'm so glad I did that because I couldn't imagine feeling like this and being on social media right now because I've been there and that's never fun, you know? But just since being on this trip and being away from modeling, which was, that was my passion project. And that's where I was in my I was in my zone of just like making my dreams come true and chasing opportunity and receiving a bunch of opportunities. But since being out here, I haven't had any of that. And so I've just been feeling very disconnected from some side of myself in the sense of like I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. But I also do at the same time. Like I still have my meeting with the agency coming up and I have a lot of ideas, and since getting off social media, I've started writing poetry and I want to drop a poem, like a poetry book, either this year or next year. So I'm doing a lot of things for myself, and I still have my podcast, which I love to do. But one thing I will mention is that since I've been off social media and I haven't been promoting my podcast with like reels all the time, the views are very stagnant almost. Like they're not growing. And part of that really bothers me. And I'm trying to not let it get to me because, social media is always there. And I literally downloaded Instagram earlier today. I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me just post some reels on my podcast page and that's all I'll do. And I have yet to post the reels, and I was scrolling on Instagram for a few hours. To be fair, I really just wanted to see everybody's Met Gala looks. Because Zendaya was looking fire, and y'all know I love her. But it turned into me just like scrolling, and that's what I've been doing for the last few hours. And I'm deleting the app again very soon. And I'm still debating. I'm like, should I even post these? I don't know. I've just been feeling very conflicted with my life right now. Which is okay. Like I wanna make this episode to let you know, like, it's okay to feel this way. Especially this young. Like my birthday's on Friday. I'm gonna be 22, and I've done so many amazing things with myself, and I know I'm on an amazing path, and I know I'm doing great things right now. I'm in Greece. I've been traveling through Europe. So this is just a phase of my life, but I just want to share like what's going through my head. Because there's a lot, but also not a lot at the same time. It's so interesting. It really is. But, it's okay to feel this way. And I feel like this whole trip it's teaching me more than I know. And I know that. But like I can't see it yet. You can't really see all the details until you're finished, until it's over with. So, like, I can feel the growth. I just can't fully see what that growth is, if that makes sense. And it's really interesting. It is so interesting, and like I don't know what my life is gonna look like when we go back. Because we no longer have a place in Arizona. We're going back to Washington, and we really have no plans. Like we have talked about potentially moving to LA, so that's fun. I would love to do that. Honestly, I've always wanted to live in California, and I know that I could very easily get into more film and TV, and I want to be in some fucking movies, bro. So, what better place than to go to LA? There's probably better places, but I want to go there, and I want to enjoy. I feel like that would just be a beautiful experience as a 20-year-old, you know? Like I'm as in your 20s, this is what your 20s are for. To just do whatever the fuck feels good in the moment and to just live your life and to love yourself and be happy and try new things and go live in new places and go travel and meet new people. Like that's all I'm doing. And I love it so much. I really do. It's such a beautiful experience. But at the same time, I feel very like chaotic and confused. I'm like, I don't know who I am anymore. But I do. I feel like that sounds a little dramatic. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, you know? But if you're feeling that way, just feel it. Because I know this time will pass. That's the thing. That's why I want to make this shit. Because I know this time will pass, but I want to share how I'm feeling now. Because, like, now is all there is, you know? Now is the future. And I've been trying to remind myself of that as well. Like, Maggie, you don't need to worry about the future because you're living it. Everything that I'm doing now is what's creating my future. And then I also hear, like, on the spiritual side of things, your whole path it's already planned out for you. You're experiencing it now, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I love spirituality, but some things just really kind of, what am I supposed to do with that? You know? Like, what am I supposed to do with somebody telling me that my whole entire life is already planned out, but I don't know what that looks like and who planned it? But then you get the other side of like, you're creating your reality every single day with every choice that you make and the thoughts and feelings that you have. Am I creating an already made reality? I don't know. These are the thoughts that I have. And I feel like this is where the confusion comes in. Another thing is like many people my age, I feel like it's not, I don't want to use the word normal, but like it's very unique to be, this wise and like on this type of journey and like this into spirituality and like self-awareness at only 21 years old. So I find that also to be very conflicting because I feel like many people my age, they just don't understand what I'm focusing on, you know? And like why I'm talking about the things that I talk about and just like helping people heal and gain more awareness. And I've been thinking like about the true purpose of my podcast and what people really gain from it. And I think that's just awareness. Like I'm here to help you heal and find more love, but I do it through a way of helping you gain awareness of what your issues might be and how to find that love. And there's not many 21-year-olds doing this shit or any like that really understand it. And it's still something that I'm trying to understand. I don't know. It's really interesting. This is kind of just like a me sharing my thoughts episode, but I love it. It's good, and I want to have more of these. I was just after I got done scrolling on social media, I was like, let me go sit outside. And I was just sitting there and I was just like, the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life? And it got me thinking about my episode, You're the Creator, and I'm just like, well, I know that I'm the creator, but I don't know entirely what I want to create. So where does that leave you? Cuz I like some people that I really look up to are my age. Like Billie Eilish, Emma Chamberlain. I was just watching all of Tyla's music videos cuz I think she's phenomenal. And they're all 22, 23 years old. And they're killing it. And I want to get into music and I want to start singing and sharing my voice. And, I started doing vlogs and I have my podcast. And I know I'm on a different journey, but it's just so like interesting because at the same time, like I want to do all those things, but I also want to like heal and be a spiritual healer and get into like implementing, foundational changes for the world because we need it in the sense of like, oh, there's so many things that I want to fix about the US. The prison systems, the animal shelters. That's one thing that's like really bothered me, especially since being out here and just like watching all the animals just roam free. Like there's so many cats just on the streets out here and people feed them, people give them love and they just mind their own business. Like why can't we have that in the US? Why do we have to lock these animals in cages? Because we don't want to fucking deal with them. Like we don't want to deal with those people that are doing that. So like what did these animals do? I feel like if we weren't so controlling on the other species on this planet, because it's not just our fucking planet, shit would just go a lot more smoothly. And imagine you just go outside and there's just some fun animals running around, and you get to pet cats and dogs. And also, zoos really piss me off. Like, just leave them in their habitat. Go travel if you want to see these animals. Don't lock them in. I don't understand that. And then they want to make big deals whenever these animals kill people. Like, what'd you think was gonna happen? And now you're gonna kill this animal because you locked it in a cage and it harmed one of your workers. Use your freaking brain. That's not where I want to take this episode. But that's just what I'm saying. Like there's so many things that I want to do with my life. And there's so many things that I'm passionate about. So I'm like, which one do I create for myself? And like I know I can have it all, but like what comes first? Because I'm passionate about all of that right now. So that's what's got me conflicted. Because I'm like, I have a lot of passions. I do know what my purpose is at a general idea. I know what makes me happy, and I know that I enjoy making other people happy and inspiring and bringing love. So I know that much. Like what do you do after that? That's what I've been trying to ask myself. Those are the thoughts in my mind. So let me know if you're feeling that way as well, and we could talk about it. No, I'm just here to share. I'm not asking for help. But hey, if you want to have a conversation, I'm always down. Because I don't know if anyone can really help me figure this out. Unless you got that perfect, a good opportunity you want to talk to me about. Hey, I'm open. But yeah, I just want to share that and put that out there. You know, it's okay to not know what you want to do with yourself at all times. I don't think we're meant to. Truly. I don't think we're meant to know. Because, like, we're growing beings. We're growing and evolving beings. And we're gonna do many things in our lives. And the people that sit there and do the same thing their entire lives, like, I don't feel good about that. You know, unless you're doing some really good healing work and you just really love it and you're passionate about it, that's great. I'm talking about the people who aren't doing that and who are not happy when they're miserable in their lives and they just continue to do the same things until they die. I don't feel good about that. And I don't want to be that. You know, I've done so many things with my life already. And I'm 21 years in, almost 22. I'm excited for my birthday. I'm very, very happy to be spending my birthday in Greece. I love it so, so much. I don't know what we're doing. All I know is that I want to get some sushi, go to the beach, maybe go to the nightclub. Hey, because I want to experience clubs outside of Arizona. Because that's all I've really experienced. And I've never, like, been to a real nightclub, I feel like. But I also, like, the nightclubs I picture in my mind are the ones that were in, like, the 2000s movies where everybody's actually dancing and having a good time. At least that's what they portrayed. And they played good music. I don't like house music. But yeah, that's what I want to do for my birthday. I told Elijah he has to plan the rest. So we'll see. We probably won't do much. I don't really know. Because I told him to plan shit. But let's see if he actually does. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. We're about to go get some souvlaki from a restaurant because all the stores are still closed for whatever reason. It's still holiday to them apparently. But yeah, we're gonna go have some dinner and enjoy the rest of our night. And I'm gonna delete Instagram again. Don't know if I'm gonna post these reels. Might as well, you know. I'll post them and delete the app. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts, share how I'm feeling. I think it's fun. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a rate, give it a review. If you're feeling this way, let me know. You know, don't send me a DM because I won't respond. But you can email me. My email's linked. Or you can drop your little comments on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know, I'll see them. I'll respond. Yeah. But share it with your friends. Share it with the people that need it the most. And I'll see you back every Monday, every Thursday. And go check out my vlogs on YouTube. The third one is dropping this Saturday. So I'm excited for that as well. But peace. Love y'all. Grateful for y'all. We're just getting started.